Whether I have faith in you or not, you're entitled to legal representation. You're entitled to a trial by jury. That means a trial by jury and not a trial by some lawyer. No matter what you've done, you're entitled to your day in court, and you're entitled to competent counsel to see that your rights are protected. When I start fighting to protect a client's right, I fight every inch of the way for every constitutional right a client has.
But I want you to have confidence in me. If you consider me simply as a client, a bit of human flotsam whom you are defending as an impersonal professional duty, you'll have an attitude that will undermine my faith in myself. That's the attitude a surgeon has when he's performing an operation with only one chance in 1,000 of bringing the patient through.
You are, of course, at liberty to get some other attorney at any time you want to, Mason told her. Her lips tightened.
You're holding $100,000 of my money, Mr. Mason.
Mason, keeping his voice down, but with anger in his tone, said, I'm not holding 1 cent of your money. I've told you that before, and I want you to understand it.
I know you're holding it, Mr. Mason. You have to be. I thought at first that you were doing it to protect my interests, that you'd tell the income tax people nothing about it, and then sometime after things had blown over you could give me the money, or my share of it. Now I don't know what to think.
Mason said, Well, I know what to think. I think that you went to that apartment, opened the safe, took out the money, and then laid a trap for me so that I'd go there and—
But why would I do that, Mr. Mason?
So you could do just what you're doing now, accuse me of having $100,000 of your money in order to force me to do what you want.
Mr. Mason, I never went to that apartment.
You can look me straight in the eyes and tell me that you never personally visited that apartment.
Absolutely.
Never?
Never.
She regarded the lawyer with calm, steady eyes. That's the thing that bothers me about you, Mason said.
What?
That you keep lying to your lawyer. It's a bad thing to do.
I'm not lying,
Mason said. I was trying to protect your interests. You come to my office. You told me someone was following you. I wanted to find out who it was, so I hired detectives to shadow the person who was shadowing you.
You did?
She exclaimed in surprise. I did, Mason said. When you came to my office the second time, you were being shadowed by men I had hired to find out who was following you.
What did they find out?
That no one was shadowing you.
Oh,
she said in a voice that showed sudden apprehension. Mason went on calmly. When you left my office that second time, you were shadowed by persons whom I had employed. No one else was shadowing you. You had lied to me when you told me you thought you were being followed. You told me that lie so you could prevail on me to go to the Dixiewood apartments. When you left my office that second time, you had no idea you were really being shadowed, but you were, and by my men. You left my office and went directly to the Dixiewood apartments.
That's a lie, Mr. Mason. Your detective simply lied to you. I didn't do anything of the sort. I tell you, I've never been to the Dixiewood apartments. The detective who was shadowing me must have been trying to earn his fee by reporting something that you wanted reported. After all, doesn't it frequently happen that private detectives do give false reports?
Mason said, In this case, it happens that there were 2 men on the job. I was hoping that we'd be able to pick up the people who were shadowing you, and I wanted to be certain nothing happened so that we lost them. That's why I had my detective agency put 2 independent detectives on the job. They were both following you. Both of them know you went to the Dixiewood apartments, that you took the elevator to the 9th floor, that you were in there for about 10 minutes. Mason regarded her thoughtfully through the heavy mesh screen. Her eyes faltered for just a moment, then came back to his. Well? Mason asked after a while.
Oh, all right,
she said wearily.
I did it. I went there, however, simply in order to close that safe. I had confidence in you, but I thought you were completely crazy to leave that apartment the way you said you'd found it. You said you found it with the picture taken down from the wall, the wallboard removed, the wall safe with the door open. That would have been an invitation to any T-man who went to the place to claim that I'd taken money from the safe. I couldn't afford to have that happen.
How did you get in? Mason asked.
With a key.
What key?
A duplicate key that I made from the keys on my husband's key ring. I told you about that, about putting them in a candle and—
You gave me that key, Mason said. Remember?
Oh.
She bit her lip. Go on, Mason said. Where did you get your key?
When I had keys made, I had duplicates.
You had 2 of each?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought it would be a good idea.
So you could give me 1 key and still have one for yourself?
I wasn't thinking that far ahead at the time.
How do I know you weren't?
You have to take my word for it.
When I've taken your word so far, it hasn't been so good, Mason said.
Only on that one thing, Mr. Mason. That's the only thing I didn't tell you the truth about.